Welcome to our deep dive into this innovative cross-chain DeFi space. So, um, BiFi is really pushing boundaries by connecting multiple blockchains seamlessly.
Absolutely. It's fascinating how it lets you supply, borrow, and earn across chains without the hassle of wrapping tokens. hmm
Yeah, exactly. With BiFi, you can supply your assets like ETH, USDC, BNB, MATIC, and USDT, and then, watch your interest grow automatically.
And the cool part is you can connect your decentralized wallet through Biport, right? It supports all chains on BiFi.
Yep, Biport is like your universal wallet. You get all your assets in one place without that constant network switching hassle. It's pretty
Yeah.
streamlined.
Now, I was also reading about their cross-chain technology. It seems to be a real game changer. How exactly does that benefit users?
Well, it's like um, Bifrost's groundbreaking cross-chain tech. It enables connectivity across native chains, so you don't have to deal with wrapping tokens.
Right.
This means less friction and increased reliability for users.
I like that. No more jumping through hoops just to move your crypto around. But what about security? In the DeFi world, hacks and fraud are always a worry.
That's a great point. BiFi is serious about security. They've got a dedicated team of white hat hackers, researchers, and security experts continuously ensuring robust standards.
Mm,
Plus, transactions are verified by validators, which adds an extra layer of trust.
I mean, it's reassuring to see that kind of proactive security, though some might still argue that no system is 100% hack proof.
True, no system's perfect, but with this kind of approach, you're reducing risk significantly. It's like having multiple locks on your door, instead of just one.
Fair enough, layered security really does help mitigate risks. Now, can you break down how the supply, borrow, and earn mechanism really works here?
Sure. So first up, you supply your digital assets, which then start earning interest automatically. It's like the first step is just
Yeah.
letting your money work by itself. Then you can actually borrow against your supplies to provide additional liquidity, essentially compounding your earnings.
So it's kind of a self-reinforcing cycle. Supply, earn, borrow, and then supply again.
Exactly, exactly. And as you repeat that cycle, you can maximize your returns over time. It's a very dynamic process and a neat twist on traditional lending in DeFi.
I'm curious though, it sounds almost too slick. Is there any room for critique or potential downsides here?
Well, I would say that while it's an efficient model, it does hinge on the security of cross-chain transactions and the validator network. If there's a glitch in one chain or a validator misbehaves, though, that's unlikely given the robust checks, it could introduce
I
some
see.
risk.
That's a fair point. It reminds me of when you have a highly interconnected system. One small hiccup can sometimes ripple through.
Right, and that's why ongoing upgrades and vigilant monitoring are essential in systems like BiFi.
Moving on, I noticed they list several places to buy BFC, like Upbit, Uniswap, Gate.io, and a few more. This really shows they're gaining mainstream traction, doesn't it?
Exactly. The platform's integration with multiple exchanges ensures that BiFi's native token, BFC, is accessible to a wide audience. This cross-listing boosts liquidity and potentially drives broader adoption.
And it ties back to the overall seamless cross-chain philosophy that BiFi champions.
For sure. And that kind of cross-chain connectivity really sets BiFi apart from most other DeFi services, which are typically confined to a single blockchain ecosystem.
Yeah, I like that point. Right, because most platforms require wrapped tokens when you want to move assets around, and that can introduce a whole lot of inconvenience or even errors.
Exactly. BiFi eliminates that necessity, making asset management, borrowing, and earning much smoother. It's like moving from a clunky old sedan to a new sports car. Everything just moves faster and more efficiently.
I like that analogy. It really paints a vivid picture. Also, what's your take on how BiFi is positioned for future growth?
Well, the roadmap is exciting. Not only does it support the major tokens we talked about, but they're actively expanding to include more assets and even more advanced derivative investment products in the near
Yeah,
future.
that potential for expansion is critical in the fast evolving DeFi space, where innovation is the name of the game.
Absolutely. And the foundation is solid too. BiFi is powered by Bifrost, which started as a middleware project back in 2018 and has since become a whole ecosystem with a mainnet launched in 2023.
Right, that evolution is impressive. So, BiFi isn't just a standalone platform, it's part of a larger suite that's actively enhancing multi-chain operations.
Exactly. And that gives them a significant edge over competitors that are still operating on a single chain.
Mm,
The fact that you can do cross-chain transfers securely without wrapping tokens is a major breakthrough.
It truly redefines the DeFi experience by removing the friction that's long plagued cross-platform asset management.
And when you think about it, by simplifying the process, you're not just improving efficiency, you're also broadening access. People who might have been intimidated by the technicalities of wrapping tokens now have a much smoother entry point.
Exactly. It lowers the barrier for everyday users. But I do wonder, with so many projects aiming to innovate in DeFi, what will it take for BiFi to really secure its position as the leading cross-chain platform?
That's a fair challenge. It will definitely require constant innovation, proactive security upgrades, and a steady stream of new assets and features.
Yeah, definitely.
During a space where market conditions and tech standards evolve rapidly, it's all about staying ahead of potential threats while capitalizing on new opportunities.
And it sounds like they've got the right team for it. Experts in finance, security, and blockchain with over 20 years of combined experience.
Yup, having a seasoned team makes a big difference. That level of expertise not only builds credibility, but also ensures that they can pivot quickly as the landscape changes.
Indeed. Overall, from what we're discussing here, BiFi appears to be a robust, forward-thinking platform that could really transform how users interact with DeFi by leveraging advanced cross-chain technology in a secure manner.
Exactly. And it's really about pioneering a new paradigm, one where asset fluidity and security
Yeah,
go hand in hand. With this kind of technology, we're looking at a future where digital finance is not just more accessible, but also more resilient and integrated across different blockchains.
well put. It's certainly an exciting time for DeFi, and platforms like BiFi are at the forefront. I'll definitely be keeping an eye on how they continue to evolve.
For sure. So let's stay tuned and watch how this next gen platform continues to unlock value and drive the future of cross chain decentralized finance.
Absolutely. Here's to a future where innovation meets security and where your assets are finally free to roam. Yeah?